We always throw in a little bit of this or that. So thank you for taking the time to stop in. I'm going to just try to get on my other device here and link a form that I would need filled out. If you think you might be interested in purchasing anything today, bidding on anything today, I need to have that information so that I can invoice you through an email via PayPal. That is the only method of payment that I accept. So I hope that's good with you. Let me just find this real quick. Let me know how you can hear me. I'm going to lower the music down a little bit and put it kind of in the background. But I'm trying to find my other channel here. Let me switch over to my other channel so I can post that link. It is a Google form. The most important thing I'll need on there is, again, your email address. Okay, so a lot of people have mistakenly put their physical address, which I don't mind getting that, but I really don't need it. If you are in any way affiliated with PayPal or have your account with PayPal, they already have all that information. Now, if you've never used it before, they do prompt you to a method where you can use a credit card, so that's not a problem either. Okay, and it's quite safe there. If you are unfamiliar with it, PayPal's been around for many years. Very safe for both of us. That's why I like using it. It has buyer protection as well as seller protection, and that's always a good thing. Okay, so let me see if I'm on here already with my new link. How's everyone doing? Again, say hello in the chat if you will, and let me know how the sound is and everything. Here is the link in the chat, and it'll be posted to the top of the chat. So you'll be able to just link up there, click on that form. And again, the most important information is your PayPal address. Also, I only ship to the UK and to Australia. Shipping is quite cost prohibitive right now. So just so you know, usually a small item of jewelry, even 8 ounces, is about $22. And to Australia, you can add another 20% or so for that. Okay, the dog, I don't know what he's seeing, but excuse the barking. I just brought him in from outside. Now he's making noise. I don't know. Hi, Miss Patricia, how are you? I don't know whether I should take them outside and then I'll start barking again. All right, let me explain a few things about how I do things with auction. I do $2 incremental bids until we get to 50. At 50, I will go to $5 incremental bids. Hold on just a minute. Let me see what's going on with that barking. Be right back. Okay, I can't stand barking. I'm sorry, you have to go outside. We're refrigerated out of the house. I just brought him in. He was out there like 10 minutes. Maybe he's seen something. So they're back there. All right, well, I'm live. Okay, I'm back. All right, so like I said, we start with $2 incremental bids. If we do bidding, go to 5 when it gets to 50, go to 10 when it gets to 100. I will invoice you tomorrow, so please pay it as soon as you get it. I do give you 48 hours grace period though, so many times people don't look at their email right away, so I don't want to be badgering you, but I do like to get everything shipped out by Wednesday or Thursday, so that sometimes the holdup is so that I don't have to make 2 or 3 trips to the post office. And let me see, what else? Oh, there is a delay. If you're not familiar with live streaming, there's always a delay. It doesn't matter if you pay $100 extra than I do for my internet. It's going to be a delay. It has to go through several electronic, digital venues for it to get to me and to you. So you will see something on the screen that I may not be talking about anymore, or I may see it on the screen that you're just now talking about it. And it's been passed for like 3 or 4 seconds. Sometimes the delays can be 10 seconds. So just know that. So I try to have a true countdown. If it is indeed an auction, I will go once. I will chit chat for about 3 seconds. I will go twice and another little delay of 2 or 3 seconds to give you a chance to bid if you'd like. And we're not rushing through it. I'm not doing a quick, shake of a rattle or anything in the screen. It's just me in this one man game here. So I'll just do my best and again give you a true countdown with a final being um, final warning, or what did I say? Going once, going twice, uh, fair warning, and then sold. Now, with the buy it nows, those are important to remember the delays as well, because we have to go by what comes out on my feed, because you and let's say Mary Smith are putting in $10 at the same time. Well, it can only come in once, one at a time on my feed, whether you hit that button simultaneously or not. So to be fair, I have to just go by what I see on my screen, just so you know. You will always see yourself come in first if you were indeed simultaneously entering a piece of data at the same time as somebody else. All right. Also, I may go a little fast, so call me back if you saw something and I didn't talk about it enough, or you maybe just tuned in and heard me close a sale about earrings and they didn't sell. Just ask me, I'll bring them back. You can also use your little handy dandy scroll at the bottom where the line is, and you can go back and rewatch. Even if it's a live video, you can just scroll it back. So if you come in an hour from now and you want to see what I started with, you can do that as well. I will honor most of these prices throughout the week. When they're a buy it now, I definitely do honor them. But if it's an auction, I usually try to go for a lower start bid price so that it can generate some interest. So just so you know that, let me see what people are saying. All good in the chat. Hi, Miss Lynn. Good, good. I'm glad you can hear me okay. All right. And if you would, let me know if you like jewelry with your thumbs up in the chat. Don't forget to do that over below the screen. That really helps YouTube know that you're enjoying your time here and they spread the word out throughout YouTube land. All right. All right. Let's see. I think I covered everything else. Yeah, shipping starts now at 650. I hate to have raised prices on you guys. I really do. But they've been raised on us too. And the flat rates, don't even talk about those. Those have gone up about 30%. It's incredible. But 650 is the starting on domestic shipping, okay? $6.50. Let's start with a sweet little necklace because I have some vintage pieces here that are really pretty. And I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down so we can get a better look and get a little closer if we could. Sound down a little bit. All right. This is actually a Native American piece. I love this sweet piece. Hi, Miss Angelica. How are you? This is, oh my gosh, it's not even the size of a dime. It is so small, but it is, look at that cut work on that pendant. It's mother of pearl. The chain is super sweet too. Nice, sturdy, but very delicate. It just appears to be floating. Can you see how pretty that is? Can you see the cut work on it? You get that. There it is. Mother of pearl, but it really looks very much like a moonstone too. It's got a wonderful luminescent quality to it. And let me get you the measurements. I believe it's 16 or 18-inch chain on it. Yeah, it's definitely 15 and a half. Smaller than that, but gorgeous as a little choker. Excuse the ink. I was changing the ink on my printer. And the little pendant, which you can see is completely vintage and handmade Native American, it drops to a little over half an inch. So it is a very petite little piece. I will do this for a start bid of $38. And that includes the chain. $38 on that one. Really sweet piece. Any interest at $38? We'll get the bidding started at $38 if we have any interest. I just love these petite pieces to just kind of wear and forget. Then you just add other things to it. Here's another one that barely grazes half an inch. And this is actually a um, bell trade. Bell trade piece. And it's about the same size. There's the hallmarks there. But this is a 20-inch chain. And it's the same, almost the same size as the other one, about half an inch there. Isn't it, darling? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was like, I got to record a little short with you doing this because we had been talking about doing it together. We had started, it was like a series. So we did about 4 or 5 videos. And thank you for supporting the other channel. I do appreciate it. And then I caught him still untangling. That's what people like to see. They like to see the untangling and the find. All right. So on the bell trade, that's a little bit longer. It's a 20-inch chain. This one was 15 and a half, almost 16 long. On the bell trade, I will start at $42. And this is a gorgeous little chain too. This is a little bit more open. This is on the original chain of bell trade. And it's got a little spring ring. And it's fully hallmarked with a little post. Beautiful turquoise on there. Sort of a sun design, don't you think? And this one is 42. Really pretty. Sterling silver, of course. And this is from the Fred Harvey era. Bell trade. Beautiful. $42 on that one if we have any interest on that. Hi, Miss Liz. Glad you're watching today. Yeah. I need to do more shorts too. I've been neglecting my videos over there. But I just did one. What was it? It was a jewelry jar, a little jewelry bag. And then I'm doing one on fiddling and piddling with jewelry. So if you like to just watch people try to save and salvage some of these vintage pieces that come our way, that video is going to be edited probably by tomorrow. And I'll try to get it uploaded tomorrow. All right, we're passing on those pretty pieces, but I did have a pendant. Yes, here's the other pendant. Now this one I'm going to put on the chain. Hopefully it'll go on one of these chains. And I'm just going to sell it as the pendant alone. Oh, this one does not come off. All right, we're going to just have to show it to you without the chain. Let me see if I can hold it up with this little ring. This is a abalone, and it almost looks like it has a little blister pearl starting right there. Can you see it? It's like a cross between the abalone and the mother of pearl. It's in a beautiful little drop, completely covered, sterling silver. Vintage piece as well. And this one, let me see how long this is. This one drops to, with that bail, it drops to 3/4 of an inch. And I will do this one for $15, just the pendant. Isn't that pretty? $15 if we have any interest on this one. We can do a start bid of 15. Okay. We will pass on that one. Now, here's another really nice Native American shadow box. This is vintage 70s. I love the way that protrudes, and it's truly a nugget in there. Just beautiful. Very hefty piece. This one is signed JM. Hey, Miss Vanessa, how are you? This one's signed JM. I love this. I love the drop design. The weight is fabulous. Big bail on it too. And look at this Figaro chain. You've never seen such a pretty Figaro. I never see them this petite. That's why I really think this is unique. It's got the extra long space in between too, with the curb chain and then the elongated on that Figaro. All right, and I'll sew it together with the chain because it looks gorgeous that way. And it is 18 inches long. And again, excuse that ink on my fingers. It drops to 1 3/8. The metal itself, the design itself is 1 inch with that long bail, 1 3/8. Really gorgeous. Again, that's an 18-inch sterling chain, all sterling. This is designed and signed Native American piece in the shadow box. And I will start this one at $60. $60 for this one. Hey, Miss Karen, how are you? Isn't that a lovely Figaro? It's really nice to get interesting chains on your pendants. It really elevates them. Any interest at 60 on the beautiful turquoise nugget inside of a shadow box, signed American Piece. It does have a signature on the back, and that is a $60 start. I finally got this nail polish open. I found these at the thrift store when my granddaughter was visiting last time, and we bought a whole bag of nail polishes, and we couldn't get them open. They were so tight. Finally got this one open today. It was still good. It's like a teal. This used to be my favorite color eyeshadow in high school. Uh, I used to love makeup so much. I still do, but oh my gosh, it used to be a lot of fun. Do you guys remember Yardley? The Yardley makeup. I used to have the palette that was like a palette of watercolors. Did y'all ever see those? Yardley was the first one to come out with it, and oh my gosh, I had to have it. We used to shop at Sears for certain things, and they had a beautiful makeup counter. Those were the days. Those were the days. We're going to pass on those pendants here, but let me know if you see it later. I will definitely consider the price honored. Yes, right? Oh my gosh. I still remember that. What fun I had with those eyeshadows. All right, we've got, speaking of back in the day, these are totally 80s gummy bears. They also remind me of Build-A-Bear, but they're little gummy bears. They're made of some kind of lucite. I really like the way they did the coloration on them too. They look very authentic. You really do want to chew them. They're super cute. And of course they're acrylic, so they're lightweight. But honestly, they look like the real thing. These drop to 1 3/4. The bear itself is 3/4 of an inch. So you know these hooks are kind of long. Super cute in that pink. And I will do these for, we can do a buy it now of $8. $8 on the cute gummies. Now gummy bears have gotten a little bit sinister, haven't they? But back in the day, we just liked to chew the candy. Well, maybe not sinister, but medicinal, let's say. $8 buy now on the gummy bears. Any interest on those? Can you guys hear me okay, or is the music too loud? Let me know. I'll lower it down a notch. All right, we're going to pass on the gummy bears. Trying to put, but again, like I said, I can go fast, and all I have to do is come back. Just let me know. Okay. All right, I have a really pretty interesting brooch here. I love it. I like the dimension of it. It has movement. I thought these were, kind of getting out of whack, but I tried to push them back and they're super hard metal. It's not a soft metal. So I believe that's the way it was designed. Isn't that interesting? So I'm going to measure that. It is riveted. It has pearls, purple, kind of a, not quite purple, purple, more like a pink purple stone throughout, and the one in the middle as well. And what would you say that looks like? A sea star or just a little floral motif? It's very hefty too. I'm surprised it's not signed. It is measuring in at 3/8 of an inch, so almost an inch and a half. Really pretty. I need to get my little pillows out. Let me go grab one real quick so you're not seeing my inky fingers. It's so nice now that I moved into this former piano room, former dining room. I moved the piano to the other room and made it my jewelry studio. Because all the dressers, I have these little chest of drawers and these fold down desks, and I think they're called secretaries, full of all my jewelry and paraphernalia. And I don't have to go run to the bedroom to get anything. Everything is over here now. Isn't that pretty? I love it because it's such a perfect size. These are always very nice to just actually wear as accent pieces, accent your pearls with. Or what I like to do is wear them on a button-up shirt just for security so that button doesn't pop on me. All right. And I will do this one for a start bid of $12. $12 will get us started on this one. Looks like 14 people here, 8 thumbs up. Thank you so much for coming in. Hit that thumbs up for me if you would, as before you leave anyway. I know there's a lot of places to be, but let me know with a thumbs up that you're enjoying yourself. All right, so that one looks like a pass. It's in really good condition too. That gold is very nice. I do like to let you know the condition. If you have any questions I failed to answer by just you looking, please, please, please post it in the chat. Nothing worse than getting something that you really thought was nice and then you'll find out it had more wear than you expected. Believe me, I've been there and I'm not happy about it. I hate when that happens. I really do. Okay, let's pass on that. Now I have a lovely little frog. He is articulate. I should probably polish him up a bit. But sometimes when you leave the patina, it really brings out some of the details. Look how cute he is. He almost looks like he's a little acrobat. So you might be able to put him on a chain if you put a converter there. Isn't he darling? He's very heavy too. He is 925. He is marked right there. This is a cool little brooch too. It really is. Let me see what it says on there. All I see is 925. And I will do him for $20. He's pretty big. Let me see, 2 inches. Yep, the toe touches the 20-inch mark right there. He's pretty long, just about 2 inches, and the arms are going to an inch. So I think that's probably the longest point either way. Any interest on the frog starting at $20? All right. He is super dimensional. Look, it looks, his mouth is open. It's cut. See that? Very nice. All right. No interest on the frog? Okay. I'm going to show you a beautiful bracelet that I was lucky enough to find in a jewelry jar. And I really love it. I wear it a lot, but I'm getting to where I like to switch things around too sometimes. And since this one is a little on the small side, this is David Yurman. It's got a wonderful hidden clasp. So it's not that easy for me to put on. I actually need to get help for me to slip it on and off, especially when I want to put it on the other arm. I'll burn myself doing the bread. So I'm going to sacrifice it and sell it. It's got that wonderful, I think this is it ceramic? I forget. Or blackened Japan, and then the classic cable as well. This is a very hefty bracelet. They do this in several different varieties. I'm sure, as you know, what Yerman sells for. I don't have to share comps on this channel. I never do. I don't think it's necessary. We all know how to use Google. We all know how pricey David Yurman pieces are. I love that, though. That's really ingenious the way they do that. All right, so this is more for a smaller wrist. I wear a 7 1/4, so it does fit me perfect. It's just difficult for me to put it on. And it stretches out to actually 7 1/2, but since it's chunky, I think someone who wears a 7 can wear this a lot more comfortably than me at 7 1/4. You want the froggy? Thank you so much, Vanessa. All right, let's put that froggy aside. He's a doll. He really is. Supposedly, good luck is what they say about the frogs, too. Thank you, Miss Vanessa. I'll put that aside for you. Here he is. He's hefty, too. All right, so that's from Miss Vanessa. So let's do the fabulous Yerman. Again, I know what they retail for. I know what the average price on eBay is. And I try to make it a little bit better for both of us here by giving you a wonderful price for it. And I will do it for $375. We can start it at $375. And I encourage you to do a screenshot. $375. Okay, and that's probably good only tonight. Because some of these I fall in love with again, and then I'll just decide to keep them. All right, so that's $375 on the German. Look at this gorgeous piece. I love this. This is very Art Nouveau style. Love the butterfly. This is a quartz, strawberry quartz, I think they called it. Looks more like a rhodonite to me, kind of, but those probably all in the quartz family anyway. It is signed here, and it is $925. It's on a beautiful. I can sell it without the chain if you have a preferred chain. So let's just do that because some people don't like these little beaded necklaces, and I can give you a better price for it without the chain. But it's very, very pretty. This is actually kind of a fidget as well because you can actually move the little donut gem around and kind of fiddle with it while you're waiting in line at the post office or something. Isn't that precious? I just love it. Let me put it on another 1.5 out. The spinning stars for the outside. Let me put this on a little neck piece for you to see it a little better. Here we go. And let me measure the diameter of this beautiful butterfly pendant. It is 1 1/4. So it's a nice substantial piece. It's also in pink. Really beautiful. And I'll do the pendant alone. Again, look how that's just beautifully done on there. I'll do the pendant alone for a start bid of $58. $58, sterling silver, the pendant alone. If you need a chain, let me know. But I will start them at 58. Lots of detail on those wings, making it very, very much like a Art Nouveau style butterfly, Art Nouveau design. I love that pink too, dusty rose color. All right, we will pass on that. Let me show you another very feminine, beautiful piece. Look at that bow. Isn't that the cutest? Gold tone, and this one I believe is a crown trifari. Let me check it here. Oh, it's a Napier. I forgot. It's signed Napier, copyright. Really pretty. Gold tone is in immaculate condition. And it tips all the way to 2 3/4. From here to here, 2 3/4. Just lovely. And I can start her at $18. $18, vintage Napier, gorgeous piece. Perfect little bow. Any interest at $18 on the Napier? Gold tone. Hope I didn't miss anyone that came in. I do you being here. Even if you're just watching from a distance, we always love having you here. And if you don't want to say hello, that's okay. You just want to be a spectator, that's good too. Okay. I had my dinner earlier, and so I won't be getting off to eat because I have to do some lab work tomorrow. And they told me not to eat for 8 hours. So usually I get off of here because I'm starving. But I made some tuna sandwiches for myself and cauliflower. That's what I had to eat. All right, we're going to pass on this one. She's a beauty. And we have a wonderful sterling heart, sort of a vintage design, cutout work, just beautiful. Nice big bail on it too. That's always helpful. And this little heart is an inch. Yeah, it falls at about 1 1/8 inches. It falls a little bit wider than the inch, and it's got some diamond cutting work as well. I hope you can see that. Really pretty. I really love the hearts these days. Oh, it's got 2 lovebirds. Wow, I never saw that. In the front, it's got 2 lovebirds. In the back, it's got sort of a fleur-de-lis, some kind of floral design as well. You see the 2 lovebirds? That is so sweet. I really like that. Now, it does have a nice bail for a necklace, but you can always turn it into a charm as well if you put the right bail on it. If you put just a ring on it. So for the heart alone, I will do a starting bid of $22. $22. Just gorgeous. That's really sweet. Can you see the design on those birds? They're lovebirds, right? So cute. All right, we're going to move past this one. Again, you can contact me at thelmahordes@gmail.com for anything of interest, or you can leave a comment here and then I'll reply. Don't leave any information, comments, or anything like that. That's why we have that form, so it can be a nice private conversation between us. Okay. So here is a beautiful little brooch with a genuine pearl, a little flower, nice gold clad, very nicely done. Real pearl on that one. This one is about 2 inches long. Excuse me, about 2 1/8 long. Gold tone's in great condition, just perfect. And again, a genuine pearl on this one. So I'll do this one for $22. $22 on this beautiful brooch. How's the picture? Am I getting any pixelation or anything? Let me know in the chat how. I see pixelation right here on my screen as I'm looking at my second device. That's crazy. Don't know why. Sorry about that. I don't know what to do about that. That was a $22 start. That is a genuine pearl, vintage brooch, no maker on it. Nice construction, very dimensional. Good for you, Miss Lynn. Somebody's getting some pixelation there, Miss Patricia. I don't know what it is. It's very crazy. We have had some crazy weather, though. I'm telling you, it's insane. All right, let's do these mother of pearl earrings. Excuse me, abalone. These are gorgeous and so lightweight. They drop to half an inch. They're beautiful, very, very lightweight. They're on stainless steel hooks. And what a beautiful color and that shimmer. Whenever you wear, don't underestimate abalone and mother of pearl. Oh my gosh, especially if you're in a candle lit room or some really nice flattering lights, they just pick up that light. I'll do these for a start bid of $14. $14 on these beautiful earrings. Any interest at 14? And that drop is 2 inches. The disc themselves, or the little hoop itself, is 1.5. Beautiful colors in there. $14 was our start on these. Okay, we're going to pass on this. Here's a wonderful piece here. This reminds me a little bit of that Art Nouveau design because of the donut gem. But this is a, what do you call it? Acrylic, lucite. Beautiful, though. It has sort of a carnelian color to it. Very nice gold tone. The chain is wonderful. Look at that Byzantine chain. I don't even know where I got this. I found it here on the desk in the studio. I go through so much jewelry, and I've gone through so much jewelry in the 13 years. It's 13 years now, Vanessa. I thought it was like 11 or 12, but YouTube wrote me and says, you have an anniversary. You've been on 13 years. In the 13 years that I've been doing this gig, I have a lot of jewelry that I forget what I have. But look how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh, I think this is just so pretty. And this is a 16-inch chain. No, it looks probably longer than that. Yeah, it's 18. 18-inch chain, just beautiful. I mean, that chain, you could just wear everything with it. But look how pretty that is. That's just an amazing piece. And I'll do this one for a start bid of $20. $20 to start that. Any interest at $20. I'm going to run and go get my iced tea. Give me about minutes while you look at that. My sweet tea. Did you guys see my merch? I had merch for a little while, but I took it down. It wasn't moving. So, wonderful subscriber, one-time troll turned into a wonderful subscriber, made that picture of me, and she put beautiful Thelma on it and her name. And I have the portrait. I love it. It's beautiful. And she did another one of me, and she said, "See you as a flapper," and she did a picture of me as a flapper. Talk about wonderful artistry, right? I mean, to be that creative, I envy that. I really do. But anyway, I did a glass to kind of test the merch quality and the t-shirts, and I didn't like the t-shirts. They were, I don't know, I don't really like poly mixes, poly blends, so I didn't order any. I just kind of ordered them for myself. But that was her interpretation of me. All right, here we go. Next, we have some pearl and onyx earrings. These are on sterling hooks. These are all genuine pearls. Really pretty, very elegant. Let me put them on a better hanger for you. Do we have a hanger here? Yeah. And these are really pretty. They are lever back, very secure. They will drop to 2 inches. They graze 2 inches. Really pretty. Sterling silver, onyx, and pearls. Aren't those lovely? Freshwater pearls. And I will start these at $38. $38 if we got any interest on it. Let's do $38. Sterling silver, lever back, genuine pearls, faceted onyx drop in an oval cut. And those are $38. Can I get a start of $38 on these genuine pearl, sterling silver, onyx earrings? Again, those drop to 2 inches, I believe. Yeah, 2 inches on those. Okay, we're going to pass on these. Let me see what else is on the tray here. Do we have any Alice fans? Alice in Wonderland? So I have a beautiful little pendant. And this is actually a magnifying glass through the looking glass, so to speak. It's got Alice in there. These are great to wear when you want to be a little bit on the down low and not be so obviously looking at, jewelry and loops and pulling out a big old loop or whatever. You can just pull this out because it works really well. Well, that's a pretty big honker there, but let me see if I got something smaller. Let me see this. See, you can see really well. You can see the mark of this beautiful butterfly. Isn't that cute? And it's on a great little silver tone chain, nice big rope, nice and textured. It's a very collectible piece. And this is over 30 inches, about 34 inches long. So it's perfect. And it just looks like a nice piece of jewelry, but you've got little Alice there. And I will do this one for a start bid of $28. Great condition on this ropey chain too. $28 will get us started on the Alice in Wonderland loop magnifier there. And it is signed. Well, it might be Disney in the back. Let's see what it says. Yep, it is a copyright Disney. Hello, Miss Nance. Is it Nanez? Sometimes the names come out very strange with the email and the @ sign, so I'm sorry if I butchered that name. All right, that's Alice there. Now I have these beautiful sterling earrings. These are sort of a cherry colored quartz and then sort of a grapefruit quartz and a pearl. A freshwater pearl in sort of a wine color. Really pretty. Let's see what these drop to. These will drop to 2 1/8. Very nice and comfortable earrings. And they do have a lever back as well. And these are sterling as well. Really cute. Aren't those pretty? Just nice wire work on that pin set. And these are going to be $22. Let's start them at $22, and these are sterling. pearls and quartz. I like the blend, the shaded combo there of shades. $22 start on these, and they are sterling silver. Beautiful earrings. Any interest on these? I don't know how I got that shadow. I think I need to get another. Yeah, I lost a ring light. It went out on me. The cat dropped it, shattered it. And see, I have a shadow now. And that's so annoying. I apologize. Don't like the shadows on there. Lighting is everything. All right, we're going to pass on these. $22 was the price on those. Let me show you another pair of sterling earrings. These are for the November baby or anybody who just loves topaz. This is actually, it looks more like a, is it the Madeira garnet? It's this woody color. And these, I don't know if those are diamonds. They're teeny. That's why I think they're diamonds. But they could just be little, yeah, I believe they're diamond chips. They could be CZs though. But because they're so tiny, I feel that way. But let's just say they are CZs and they are marked AN or NV. Depends on how you look at it. It's either an NV or an AN, but they are marked, and they also are marked for purity. 925. Really pretty earrings. I love the little raindrop cut there, and they just slip on like this. You can always put a little stopper on them though if you are afraid of losing them, but they've got a nice secure hook, I think. Aren't those beautiful? And I'll do these also for a start. Let's start them at $22. $22, they're beautiful. Did you miss something? Oh, not sure. We just started. Oh, the Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, isn't it cute? I actually have this jewelry box that says Alice on it, and I've been keeping a lot of Disney things in there. I could not resist that jewelry box. I think I got it at the Goodwill, and somebody took some wood, I guess some wood cutouts and painted them beautifully in Alice in Wonderland colors, and they put Alice on it. And I guess it belonged to a girl named Alice. I don't know, but I love it. And I love anything Alice in Wonderland. I really do. All right, we're going to pass on these. These were $22. They do have some sparklies at the top. Don't know if they're CZs or diamonds. They're teeny. That's why I thought they were diamonds, but I'm going to say they're CZs. And then we have a little bit of kind of a topaz colored gem there. These are very pretty. I really love these. I think they're so pretty. I've been wearing small earrings lately. I have some pearl drops I've been wearing and some pearl studs, especially when my hair is up. And, sometimes you get tired of wearing big earrings on the daily for 8 hours. They start really dragging your ears down. And you feel them. I feel them. I'm very sensitive to weights. Here's a fabulous piece. This has Peking glass. And I collect these, and I have a huge collection. This one works perfectly fine. It's a mid-century watch, necklace, pendant. Just beautiful. Gorgeous little tassel, Peking glass on there. Okay, did we get somebody at 20? Patricia, you got the little topaz colored ones? Thank you so much. I'll put those aside for you. And I think you're the only one in. But I don't know if I said buy it now. We'll just do it, buy it now. For now. Nobody else said anything. Let's see how long this necklace is. This one appears to be pretty long because it's even got an extension. Little extender. So it's over 30 inches long. The pendant itself, I love it. It doesn't have to be a watch unless you want it to be. Beautiful. And with the tassel and all, it drops to 2.5. Again, it is annual jewel. What do you call it? 17 jewel or something. Manual twist here. It says Swiss made. It doesn't say jewels in it, but it does say, oh my God, I can barely read it. Let me move the time here so I can read the name of it. And it says Swiss movement. Sovereign. It's got a crown. It's got a wonderful crystal that is actually faceted. I hope you can see it. And it does run perfectly. That little watch face is, gosh, 3/4 of an inch. It is teeny. Really just the sweetest, but I cannot resist these. And it's ticking. I just moved it and it is ticking away. And I will do it for $48. I'll do a buy now, $48 on this beautiful mid-century pendant pendant watch on its chain. Okay, let me put it on the display real quick so you can see how it looks. It's really pretty. I love the little delicate tassel too. Of course, you could always wear it that way too. And you lift it up this way to look at it. All right, we're going to pass on the watch pendant. Let's do another fantastic gemstone necklace. This has, I believe this is carnelian and tiger eye. We've got some turquoise. We've got amber here. More turquoise, more amber. Beautiful. Highly polished tumbled stones. This is by Sopata. It is sterling. It's a fabulous necklace. When I wore it, it's just so grounding, like it's heavy and beautiful. That pendant alone in the front is 2 inches. Hi, Miss Becky. We've been on since about 6:30, I think. About an hour. Maybe 6:45. You know me. Look at this gorgeous silpata. Just beautiful. And this is just on some kind of quartz bead right there. I mean, this is just gorgeous. Amber turquoise. Not sure if this is some kind of tiger eye or just a beautiful agate. And then I think this is carnelian here at the bottom. Could be wrong. Look at that beautiful chain, too. I'll do this necklace for $68. And I'll do a buy it now if anyone's interested. That's Silpata, all sterling, all gemstones. $68 buy now. We have any interest at $68? That is a buy now. $68. Sterling silver, Silpata, gemstones, all sterling. Chain on that. Findings, everything is sterling. Does have the swing tag from Silpata. And really pretty. Let me measure that full length for you. I wore it on the shortest end because I really like this right at the chest area. Kind of like it to droop in there. Miss Becky, how are you? I'm glad you joined in. This goes to 18 inches. So I wore it about 16, I think. And that was starting at $68. Amber, turquoise, and a whole lot of other gems from Silpata. Yeah, this pendant drop here is 2 inches alone. Beautiful. Any interest at $68? All right, we're going to pass on the Silpata. Now, I love this. It's summer. You know, you want to put on a bracelet. This is gorgeous. It's sterling silver. It's got the most beautiful, delicate crosses. Very nice chain. Look at the diamond cutting on some of these. Isn't that gorgeous? I think it is so pretty. And this is an anklet, but you can actually wear it as a bracelet too, because the jump ring, the clasp rather, and here is the tag for 925, and of course these have been tested. You can actually hook it onto another link, and then you'd have sort of a little tassel, and you could wear it as a bracelet like that. But I think it's a gorgeous little anklet, just so pretty. I think it measures 9 inches. Let me make sure. Most ankle bracelets are 9 inches. Yeah, actually, it's a little longer than that, which is good. But you, like I said, you can always wear it to your length with those big links. It is all the way to 10 inches. All the way to 10 inches. It fits perfectly fine. It is not an oversize. I tried it on and it does fit like a perfect little ankle bracelet. And I will do this one for, we can start it at $36. You know, you could probably also wear that as a necklace if you put it on another chain, end to end. I don't know. I'm always thinking of different things to do. But it is an anklet. And what did I say? $36 for the anklet. Sterling silver. They're all two different crosses. One is sort of a Spanish cross, and then just a simple cross. The stones necklace. I think there is an option for it. I can try to do that for you. Leave me your email address, and I think PayPal does offer that. I think they've offered that option to me before. That would be a very nice little choker, but that's an ankle bracelet. All right, we're going to pass on the ankle bracelet. I can try to do that. Just leave me your information in the form that I posted there, and we'll see if we can do that for you. All right, here's a gorgeous little necklace as well. I love the toggle on this. And this one goes to 18 inches. It's got sort of a, speaking of Spanish crosses, this has sort, to me, this gives me sort of a Spanish Armada treasure, Atocha look about it because of the rugged chains and the blackened chain. Really beautiful. Big, beautiful pearl on it. The toggle's gorgeous too, so you can wear it with the toggle in the front like this. See that the sort of a triangular toggle there? So that can be part of the design as well when you wear it this way. I'm trying to shorten it so you can see it. Isn't that beautiful? Sterling silver. There's the toggle there. There's the two chains, and it's like a mini paper clip chain and then just sort of a round chain there. Yeah, I should have the link right there posted at the very top. Let me run it again if I haven't done it. There's the link there, and I have it pinned at the very top. Uh-oh, I'm running out of battery here. Let me plug in real quick. Let me let you look at that a little longer because my computer is not plugged in, and I thought it was there. All right, there it is again, and should be pinned at the very top. If you click that, it has a Google form. The most important thing I need is your email address so I can invoice you. And I know PayPal does offer payment options, so if I can do that for you, I will. If not, I'll let you know, and it'll probably be here next week. All right, so this one I'm going to do for $46. This is absolutely gorgeous. We will start it at $46. This pearl alone is humongous. And it is a really nice symmetrical freshwater pearl, sort of a pear shape. Look how big that is. And this is 1/2 inch on my ruler. Very nice. I just love the chain too. This is a cool chain. That double chain is really cool. So you can take it in and out of here. I believe, yeah. Is it married? Is it married or not? I don't know. Nope. Nope. It looks like it's married to it. Oh, well. Yeah, that's nice though. That tells you it was all part of the beautiful design. All right, we're going to pass on that. I don't think I got any interest on the beautiful pearl. Again, these prices are good for about a week. Some of them only a day. I did say about the Yerman bracelet was only good today. Okay, and you probably are. Um, you unless you did it from Facebook, but if you filled out a form already, I should find you, Miss. And if you told me that that is your YouTube name, because sometimes they'll give me their real name and so forth, so that's fine. I think I'll find you. All right, here's another summer fun piece. This is a bracelet with flip flops and sea stars and sand dollars. Isn't it the cutest? I think, oh, I thought it was a little frog too. Yeah, it's flip flops, sea stars, and sand dollars. And it's sterling. Thank you for your interest in that. I hope we can get that done for you. All right. And this pretty bracelet with a lobster claw goes to 8. So it's nice. It will fit even a bigger wrist. And it is hefty. Sterling silver. And I'll do this one for a start of $38. $38, size 8, sterling silver, summer fun bracelet. Sea stars. I think we've got a little bucket too. Little water bucket, sand dollar. Very cool. And it's got the swing tag here as well. I think it was, is that a Zapata? I can't tell. Looks like something's on there, but I'll have to look at it a little closer. Any interest on the summer sterling bracelet? Oh no, it's just got the 925 mark. No maker mark. Just the purity mark on this one. Okay. All the information to contact me is in the description box after we sign off. Here's a really nice stretch bracelet. Still very much intact, not overstretched. Beautiful. It looks like sterling and denim lapis, doesn't it? It's just a nice little costume piece, and I will do this one for $12. Buy now, $12. Any interest at $12? I think it's a nice one. Yeah, there is a good 5-second delay. I'm looking at myself on the other device, and it is honestly a good 5-second delay. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up, everybody. All right. So anyway, these are metal beads, glass beads. It's a nice heavy metal disc there. And that was $20. What did I get for $20? Someone's a little this one was 12. 12 for this one. This little stretchy. Really cute. I hope you're not on a delay, and I hope I'm not on a delay and we're communicating. Yes, I will put this for you. Just please fill out my form that I have pinned to the chat. It's a Google form. No one else sees it but you and I. And the most important information there is your real name and your email address. so that I can invoice you. And I thank you for your purchase. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you subscribe as well so you don't miss another video, because my videos, especially my live ones, are very random. I didn't come last week. I apologize. My grandson had a recital. He sang and played the piano. And so that was fun. I could not miss that. Here's a beautiful brooch. This reminds me of a coral that I had in sterling covered in gold, but I think this one's copper. And I don't see a mark on it, and I will have a call out for you, which is that I replaced the rhinestone right there in the center, in the back. I replaced that rhinestone. It was missing a rhinestone, and I think I got it matched up pretty nicely. It's a beautiful heart. And I did a video on how I did it, so if you want to watch that, it's going to be called Piddling Around with Jewelry. And I've been doing videos like that over on the other channel at Thelma Thrift. So I hope you're subscribed there as well. And those are just little fun content things that I do. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And this vintage brooch is really big. I think it's over 2 inches. Yeah, it's about 3 inches long, maybe even a little over that. And I think these are some kind of calla lily or something. They have a beautiful green stone. There's one here too as well. I replaced the one in the center at the top because it was missing. And I just looked through my harvest basket of rhinestones and found the closest I could do. And that's what I did. Do you have strawberry stuff? Strawberry. I have a strawberry brooch somewhere, but it's not handy right now. I'm thinking of that, that classic Sarah Coventry. I've got that. That's about all I have in strawberry. And I don't have anything at the ready, but I thank you for asking. We'll do this brooch for $24. Beautiful vintage brooch, $24. Very dimensional, beautiful. I just showed a lot of bracelets. Yes, I do have bracelets that I just showed. You can go back on the chat. If you go down by the screen, down here by the screen, there's a line that tells you where we are with the live video. If you press on it and go all the way back and even scroll really slow like this, you can see everything I already showed. All right, we're going to pass on this one. Let me quickly show you my fragrances. I have the Calvin Klein, absolutely authentic, new and boxed, 1.6 fluid ounces of the Parfum. All right. And it is completely sealed. And this one is $75. $75. These are deeply discounted here at this auction. They are absolutely authentic and genuine. I would sooner go naked than wear or use anything counterfeit. That is not my vibe here. It never will be. This one is the new Gucci Bloom. This is their new fragrance. It smells fantastic. It's a beautiful bottle as well. I have the large bottle if you want to see it. And this one we are selling for $110. And this is 1.6 ounces. Very, very rich, kind of a spicy blend. Not as deep as like a poison or anything, but it's a really rich. I wear it in the day. I wear fragrances whenever I want. I don't go by day or night or spring or summer or whatever. But I'm telling you that is the notes here. Bergamot, I believe, some jasmine. There's a really easy way to have these reviewed right here on YouTube. If you just put in the name, there's a lot of perfume experts that will go into the top note, finishing note, etc. All right, but those are available and deeply discounted from anything in the retail market. And you do not find those types of fragrances at Ross or Marshall's. That's an absolute fact. All right, this is a really pretty necklace. This is sterling silver toggle. I believe these are all glass stones. They look like amethyst and blue topaz. They're really pretty, very chunky and pretty. This is just a perfect necklace for denim days. And I think it's 18 inches or 16. Let me see here. It's 18. It's 18. It's on a beautiful sterling toggle. And it's also spaced with two beads, sort of seed beads of the same color match, purpley amethyst and blue topaz like colors. Nice toggle on there. Sterling silver, and I will do that one for a buy now of $30. We'll do a buy now on this one at $30. Um, can you buy it? Did I miss something for $20? I don't know what it was. You'll have to refresh my memory because I went through about four things. Was it the brooch? Well, I don't remember. Just write it down and then I will invoice you tomorrow. Write it down what it was you wanted to buy for $20. Or did I already address that? I'm kind of confused right now. Again, that delay really plays havoc sometimes. I'm going to turn on my fan really quick. Let me know if it bothers you. I'm going to keep it on low though. All right. Here's another really nice necklace that I also fixed. This one, removed some of these. I mean, I don't know if I fixed it, but I removed some. There was two extras here, but they were missing a beautiful rhinestone, so I couldn't have that. So instead, I just removed some of these little rondelles, I guess, for lack of a better word. These are sort of garnet color, and then the other ones are a beautiful sort of AB coated fuchsia, and it is on a antiqued gold tone, so it's got a nice brassy color to it. It looks like the quality of a J. Crew. Really nicely done. No maker on it. A really nice statement piece, though. I really like it. Very pretty. You love that pink. And this one goes all the way to 20 with the extension there. Got some threads from my little mat here. And I will do this one for a buy now of 15. Buy now 15. This is really pretty. Oh, the threads are coming off of my little mat here. Any interest on this beautiful piece? Buy now $15. Alexis. I didn't say hello to you. How are you, Miss Alexis? I'm just now looking back at the chat. Please forgive me. Isn't that gorgeous? I love the dimension of it. That was a buy now $15. It's just fun. Look at that. These move about. The pink is gorgeous. 30 for the blue glass. Thank you so much, Miss Patricia. This one here with the sterling toggle. So pretty. Really a nice combo of colors there. Okay, I got that for you. Trying to just finish everything on the tray here, and then we'll move to some rings. Here's a beautiful bracelet, toggled as well with sterling. It says Faith on a little disc here. That is sterling as well. Faith on both sides. They are sort of the black, uh, for lack of a better term, Tahitian color pearls on it. Standard size as well. Should fit 7 to 7.5. And it's just really pretty. I really like it. It measures at 7 7/8. So like I said, from 7, 7 1/4, 7.5, it should be a good fit. And I will do this for a buy now, or let's start it. Let's see if we get any more interest. Let's start it at 34. $34 will get us started. Genuine pearls. This is sterling as well. And it says Faith on both sides. Also has two little, what are these called? Separator beads? I'm not sure. Spacer beads. There we go. Any interest on this one? $36. I'll get us started on that one. It's a nice, pretty design. And these look great with all of your silver stacks as well. What am I wearing? Oh, I'm wearing. I was going to sell this one too. Let me take this off. And then I just found this one, but this one has faux pearls. I just found it looking for the other ones. And I thought it was really a nice design. All right, so that is the genuine pearl. Really pretty. Thank you, Miss Patricia, on the other blue necklace there. Here's a wonderful little piece. I love this one. I was not a big Annie and Alex fan, but I fell in love with this one because I love reds and oranges and gold. And this just has the prettiest sort of fire-looking beads, and they're on an antique gold bracelet. Of course, it's got the classic adjustable. And it says all what it always says on the Alex and Ani, but this is the gold tone. Isn't it cute? It's just such a pretty one. They did a lot of nice beaded bracelets too. It says made with love, and it says US. What else does it say? Energy technology. And alexandani.com has the American flag and says made with love. I guess in the US as well, since it has the American flag. So this is a universal size, really pretty. And I'll do this one for, let's start it at $18 for the Alex and Ani in the antiqued gold and fiery glass beads here. Really pretty. Okay. Now I have this one. This is a gorgeous bracelet. Has that Yerman look. Just fantastic. It's very heavily plated, but it looks like Yerman. I mean, look at that. Here's the real Yerman. Here's the real deal. And it, especially if you wear it with your real stuff, it looks like the real deal. Just gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? It's a very comfortable cuff, too. I'll do the cuff for a start bid of $26. Brand new, $26. Just gorgeous. Very Yerman-like without the $800 price tag. Any interest on the beautiful cuff? I love the way it's tapered too. Isn't that nice? So it's very nice and comfortable. All right, let me see what else we have on this tray. We have these beautiful beaded earrings. These are gorgeous. This is actually sort of sort of an abalone disc in there. Could just be some kind of, I don't even know how they did these. They're just beautiful. And there's gold and black. So you could wear both gold and black with this. Gold and silver, rather. You could wear both tones. They're amazing. They're very lightweight, so super comfortable. This is a perfect earring because I could wear this day or night. I have worn them in the day to work. And I just think they're perfect for a night out, too. Look how pretty those are. These drop. They drop to $2.50. They are just beautiful beaded. Absolutely gorgeous. $22. If you're interested in these, we'll start them at $22. Oh, I don't know if they're obsidian. I wouldn't say that. I'm going to go with just glass beads, actually. But they do have a really nice sheen to them. On the inside, they almost look like abalone. But it could just see, I really think these are abalone. They have a, can you see that peacock color reflection there? We're starting these at $22 if anybody's interested. They are on a gold tone hook. Very nice hook. And they are at $22 if we have any interest on those. Then I have a vintage, I believe this is a venturine. Just a little drop. This will be nice if you're starting those charm bracelets a lot of people do, and I have one actually with all these old gemstones. I'll do this one for $10. We will start this one at $10 if we have any interest. Thank you again, everyone who's here. It looks like 18 people are here. Really appreciate your time. All right, I don't know if I showed this one before. This is an 18-inch chain. I'm going to show it because I just saw that it is sterling. I had it on a pendant and might as well try to sell a chain. This is a very cool petite bead ball. They're never this petite. This one's very, very, it's sturdy though, but it's not as big as the standard, bead ball lamp chain, some people call them, but this is sterling. It is marked 18 inches, and I will do this one for a start bid of $34. $34 for the chain. It looks good by itself. Any interest at $34? Sterling silver bead ball chain, $34. Okay. Did I touch everything on the tray? One more thing here. This one looks like a Peruvian opal. I'm just going to say it's a gemstone. Not sure. To me, it looks like what I've seen called a Peruvian opal. It's on a beautiful sterling finding here, or setting rather. Big bail. I'll put it on the chain so you can see it. See how it looks. I think it's very pretty. It's like the color, sort of flesh tone almost. And I'll do the pendant alone on this one for $20. Really pretty. Looks kind of Victorian with that setting, don't you think? $20. Buy now on this one. Any interest at $20? I love those bead ball chains. I think they're cool. Especially this one because it's petite. All right. Hey, Jason, how are you? Thanks for popping in. We got on about an hour ago, maybe going on 2 hours. Yeah, it's kind of a late start for me, but thanks for popping in. How are you? I haven't had a chance to watch your other video today, but I will. I like to watch some right when I'm getting ready to relax. Cup of coffee, cup of tea, or something, or a glass of tea. Been watching too much BritBox, getting into the cup of tea, but I don't drink tea unless it's sweet and iced. Good to see you, Jason. Thanks for popping in. If you guys aren't subscribed to Jason, please do so. You will learn a lot in his content at Jason Adams, and then he has sales at Billy Run Coffee. So don't miss either one of those channels because you'll be missing a lot. Yeah. Jason's fantastic. All right, let's show you a cute brooch. That's beyond cute. It's beyond cute. Look at this. Look at this darling brooch. It's just got the most incredible movement. Look at that. Amazing. And it's a heart, and it's AB crystals, and it's gold tone. I think this gold tone sometimes really makes the rhinestones pop, especially clear or AB. Got a simple C clasp. Isn't that beautiful? It just reminds me of the roaring 20s, as they say, those dresses that you see the flappers wearing. All right, this is at the widest point of the heart, 2 inches. 2 inches. And it's in great condition. Just beautiful. I would love this with a converter as well to wear as a pendant. but I think it'd be pretty on a nice sheath black dress, black sheath dress. The little black dress, as they say. Wouldn't that be just perfect? That and some diamond studs or something. Oh my goodness. I'll do this one for a buy now of $24. Buy now, $24. Oh, it's getting pixelated. What's wrong with this picture? Jason, say hello to your mom and Jeremy for me. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, I'm looking over at the camera and maybe it's all that bling, but it looks pixelated. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with YouTube these days. Or maybe it's the weather around here. Boy, I thought it was never going to stop raining, right, Becky? What did we get? Rain for 4 days straight? Oh, good. I appreciate them as well. You've got some wonderful, wonderful people around you, Jason. That's all we need in life, isn't it? That's the real treasure. Family and friends, partners who are there for you. That's what matters in life. All right. I love this little thing. These are sort of pear cut, oval cut, just beautiful. You moved. Where are you now? You moved away from the you. I moved and had to mow again. Oh, you mowed. I need glasses too. I'm seeing an ophthalmologist very soon. Optometrist. I really wanted to see an ophthalmologist, but we'll see. I need a new prescription. I can barely read that tiny text. I thought you said you moved. I was like, you moved away from the chickens and the farm? You're so funny. All right, I've got a little vintage costume locket. Just fun. Oval. Has a nice closure though. It'll pop closed on you. And it is sort of dimensional there. The chain, it looks like it has somewhat of an extension. Let's see how long. Are you going to move? You need to move closer. This is 30 inches long. And I will do this for a buy now of $10. Buy now, $10. A little locket, a little fun here for $10. Your eyes are bad too, Becky? Oh, mine are terrible. You send in sparkles? Well, thank you. All right, so that was, what did I say, $10? We passed on this. Here's another, what is that? Is it Gaspiite? I don't know. It looks like it. I'm not sure. It could just be a green stone. And it looks like it had a little crack there at the back, but it hasn't gone through. I don't know what the deal is. Sometimes these are cracked and they never come apart, but I'm going to do it for $8. It is on sterling. $8 because of that little surface in the back that has a little split. Sterling silver, $8 on that one. And it's big. I think it's pretty. I'm not sure if it's Gaspiite though. It's just green. 1 3/4 is how long that one is. All right, you saw the Yearman. We're going to put that away and let's move on. Okay, we're going to do something funky and crazy because I'm about to list these and I thought I would bring them to you first. These are pure 1980s, Thelma and Louise 90s, gorgeous little cat eye, leopard. That's just a smudge. That should come off. Leopard print. Is it leopard? Yeah, it's kind of an animal print or splatter print. Sunglasses. I think they're super cute. I'll do them for $10 if anyone's interested. I always like to have a whole lot of glasses that are dispensable, just in case I forget them somewhere. I've got my designer ones too that I rarely wear and I have to sell as well because I can barely see. You know what I can see with though? Those yellow glasses, those driving ones. Those are great. Those are almost feel like prescribed when I wear those. But these are really cool. They look really nice on just about everybody, and they are $10. Then these, channeling a little bit of Yoko, and not Yoko, what's his name? John Lennon with the super round ones. And these have like a little gold tone. They only say made in China, I believe. That's all they say. These are all just pure sunglasses, no prescription or anything. These are a tortoise shell. A lot of people do like to buy these type and put their prescription on them, though. They do work for a lot of people. Or buy somebody else's prescription and then get your prescription. And I will do these for $10 as well. So we've got some cool glasses, $10 if anybody's interested. You need your sunnies. Okay, let's see. $1 for the gas. Thank you very much, Miss Laura. I'll get that aside for you. Yeah, it's a cool pendant. It really is. I just feel bad about that little crack, but I mean, I have turquoise rings that I've had for 50 years with tiny little hairline cracks, and they've never come apart. So, but that's why I'm discounting it. Okay. All right. We're going to pass on the fabulous glasses. Let me know if you're interested in designer glasses. I do have 2 pairs of Chanel, and I will bring those next time if anyone is interested. They won't be $10 though. They're beautiful. Okay. Speaking of designer, let me show you this little VIP gift from Chanel as well. These are little clips, little bobby pins. And the iconic bottle, this one says Coco Mademoiselle, and this one has the double C. These are all unused, brand new. These are given to what they call VIPs or gratis as well at the counters of Chanel, the salons. And this one is $40. For all 3, $40. And I encourage you to look at these on eBay as well. They are not given away at all. They're always commanding high dollar for these VIP gifts because they're exclusive to customers. You can't actually buy them. They have to be given. All right, here's some wonderful sterling earrings. Look at that wonderful hook. These are really pretty. They've got an exotic, I don't know, Eastern, South Asian vibe about them. They're just beautiful. And they do drop to 2.5. Now this design from here to here is, I think, a little less. Yeah, it's 1.25. They are marked there. They're very, very dimensional. Really pretty sterling silver earrings. I think these are gorgeous. And I will do these for a start bid of $36. I did. Thank you, Becky. I did. We got it for that little green gaspiite, sort of. I'm not sure if it is gaspiite. I'm just saying it's the only green stone I know that looks like that. And I could never remember that name. I finally got a mnemonic device for me to remember it. So now I won't forget gaspiite, but it's just a beautiful green stone. Anybody in on these? $36. They are sterling, very exotic, really pretty. Looks like they have sort of a gold or bronze colored accent on some of these. I don't know if that's done with the fabrication of the metal or what, but they're just beautiful. And they are sterling silver. And that hook is incorporated in there and can be closed. All right, we're going to pass on these. Thank you for looking at those. Now I have a baby bracelet with beautiful crystal cubes. The toggle is sterling. The butterflies are sterling. Look how cute this is. Oh my gosh, so precious. This one measures, well, I say it's a baby bracelet, but it could be someone very tiny wristed. It is 6 3/4. about 6.5 inches long. And these are sterling findings and sterling accents. Really pretty. Let's do this one for a start bid of $20. Crystal and sterling. It's a very small bracelet. $20 on this one. I love the rainbow colors on here, or the multicolors. Any interest on this one? All right, now I have another obscure piece. They made us this year. We are posting the Ten Commandments to our classrooms. Some kind of law that came into effect. And this reminds me of that. So I pulled it out from my brooch area. But this, I believe, is a bookmark. It is brass. Tell me otherwise if you know, because see the hook? But it does have the Ten Commandments. I'm trying to see if it has anything written on there. I don't think it does. Do you see anything written on there? But the commandments are written on there. No, there's nothing written on it. Very cool piece. Can go on any of your books, I suppose. But it'd be nice on a Bible. And I'll do it for a start bid of $14. $14. The Ten Commandments. I think I had a bracelet like this that I sold not too long ago. $14 on the Ten Commandment bookmark in brass. Appears to be brass. Could be gold tone. Yeah, I think it's just gold tone. Okay, we're going to pass on the Ten Commandments bookmark. And we're going to bring this little stack of necklaces over here. And separate these. I don't want them to get tangled. These love to mingle. Cannot put two chains together because they're going to get involved in an entanglement. Okay, here we go. I have this wonderful lucite piece here with black and clear beads. And see, they got tangled up already. Hook that. Very deco looking in its design. Just a nice little lucite acrylic piece. Not sure if it's lucite. I'll say acrylic. And it's got a vintage style spring ring. You rarely see the spring ring anymore. This one measures 24 inches. Really pretty. $10 on this one. $10 on this necklace. This one I showed earlier. That's pretty. Any interest on the acrylic, colorless, and black? And that is $10. I think it's a nice piece. Has a deco vibe for me. All right, looks like 21 people here. I appreciate you taking the time to pop in. Thank you so much. All right, let's see what else we can show you. The amber pendant. I think I elevated this a few notches here by putting it on this wonderful necklace. Now, I had this in a couple of shows before, but I think it needed something. And I think it needed a pendant. So that's what I did. I married these two, and I think they were made for each other. Look at this. Got all these wonderful spangles in there. Sterling silver. Beautiful, nicely done. Great bail on that as well. Look at that. And it measures for the pendant alone. It drops to 2.5. The design itself is 2.25. The chain has a really nice long length and extension, and it goes to 18. And these are all cubes. Look at this. This is a really vintage piece here. It came with another, with a bracelet, and it came in its own box with literature and everything about amber. But I think it's made for this pendant. Look at that. Now you have your variety of colors here on amber. Doesn't that look great now? I mean, I think it looks great by itself. It looks great on a torque, but I just love the look of this all together. I just think it does wonders for both pieces. Like they were waiting for each other. I'll show you this on a torque as well. But I'm selling it together with this beautiful beaded necklace that has a variety of amber colors, sterling silver findings all the way through, and then the pendant as well, so you'll get both. And the pendant looks great on a torque or on any chain, long or short. And I'll do it for $175. $175, and I'll do a buy it now on it for the pendant and the amber beaded necklace as well. I think it looks great together. But it's nice to have variety. Any interest at $175? Let me put it back on there as is. As I displayed it and offered it for $175 with this beautiful necklace. These are all little cubes of amber. Okay, we'll pass on that. Let me show you some rings now, and then I'll go back to the necklaces that were on here because there's some pretty ones. This is a modernist design. This is a size 6.5, sterling silver. Let me get closer on this. This is blurring out. And it is signed on the inside. It's a very cool piece. It really is. Those are part of the design. And it says Canada. It has an initial H, 925. Okay, that's one ring there. Then I have this one. This one's super pretty. This is a very opaque mother of pearl. size 8. Beautiful heart. I believe it's Mexican. Sign there. Size 8 sterling silver T mark TR161 Mexico 925. Isn't that cute? I think it's the sweetest. I'll start this one at $34. $34. Size 8 sterling silver. Then I have this one. This is also a size 8. It is a belt and buckle here. White colorless stones. Don't know if those are topaz or CZs or quartz of any kind. It is sterling. Really pretty. And I will do this one for a start bid of $36. $36 on the belt. I don't know how my... Hold on, let me plug in again. I thought I was plugged in, but it's saying I have no power. I don't know what's going on with that. All right. Here's a fabulous ring, too. Now, this is a hand holding the skull. So it's like to me, it looks like a feminine hand holding a skull. What I liked about this ring is that it's very dimensional and very detailed, where you can actually see the jawline and everything all over the ring. It is sterling. It's very hefty too. Very dimensional and very heavy. Let me see what the signatures are. Yeah, this one is signed GMA and then GNS copyright and then 925. So it has several hallmarks. And they almost looked hand scratched there. There's the rest of it. More markings throughout. Isn't that amazing? And I'll start this one at 80. Memento Mori ring. See the hand? It's just detailed throughout. All right, so that was an $80 start. Skull. Okay. Then I have this one. This is your classic Mexican color changing stone. Looks sort of fuchsia right now. In the daytime it looks more like a true amethyst purple. And this one is a size 6.5. Big and beautiful. And I will start this one at 75. Sterling silver. Beautiful vintage Mexican. And that beautiful floral setting. Okay. That's one ring there. Here's a beautiful size 5. These, I believe, are peridot amethyst. They could be lab created. Beautiful design, though. Look at that cut. Almost like a rhombus color, cut rather. And then these are sort of a triangular, what do they call that cut? I forget. But look at that beautiful setting. This is all sterling silver as well. This is a true 5. It's a perfect little pinky ring if you wear a 5 on your pinky. I think it's beautiful. And I'll do this one for a buy now of 80. Buy now 80. I don't know about sizing this, so you would have to wear a 5. Honestly, it's just way too much going on there with the stones at the edge, but it make a great pinky ring. It does fit me on my ring finger, but it's fantastically beautiful. Aren't those colors pretty together? All right, another ring here. Bring these over here. Is this one. And this is a size 7. This has that wonderful sort of mariner link, Gucci link, some people call it. It's a really nice ring. Also has some sparklies here. They could be diamond chips, could be CZs. Not sure. Selling for aesthetic value alone, and I will do it for a buy now of $38. Really a nice stacker ring too. This one looks great with other bands. Well, it's not working here because it's on the pinky, but it looks really nice when you stack it with other bands too. Sterling silver, sparklies in the front link, and then the rest are plain simple. So there we go. That's a nice one. Okay, those are the rings so far. I have another one. This is a black opal. This is a Native American piece. Beautiful. This is a size 6. Size 6, really pretty. Interesting about this stone, though, it does, I guess when you're wearing it throughout the day, it starts getting darker. It's very, very sensitive. And you can actually see even more of the luminescent quality that opal has. And of course, they're very shy on camera. You can't hardly see it. It looks a little bit milky right now, but it does have some wonderful rainbow colors in there. This one I'll do for a start bid of $60. It is a Native American piece. Really pretty. Vintage. And we offered the beautiful heart. The opal. The only reason I'm selling this is because I feel it would look better on a pointer finger, and it doesn't fit me on there. I think it's really pretty. Okay. Any questions or anything? Any requests? Let me know. Thank you again for being here. It looks like 12 people are still hanging around. Thank you so much. Oh, let me show you this cute pendant. This is a working watch. I say it's a pendant, but it doesn't have a bail to wear it as a pendant yet. You could put it on there, or you could put it on a cord. I love these new cords that they're using. I just got this one. It's sterling. But a lot of times with the cords like this, even though you don't have a bail, you can just kind of put a knot and it'll suffice to wear as a bail. And it is running. Can you see that? Can you see the hand moving? Very pretty, sort of brass colored. And I will do the pendant watch for, let's do it for $17. And that is running with a fresh battery. $17. It's just got some little decorative extra dials there, but I think they're just, I do love those hands though. Look at the hands. They're pretty. I love that. That can also be used as a pocket watch or whatever, but I do like them on as pendants. Okay. Then we have this beautiful crystal. Amazing necklace. Look at these. These are freestanding, just hinged. Beautiful. And I think this is Robert Lee Morris. Let me see. It's a designer of sorts. I forgot. And it goes all the way down in that beautiful Y design. Look at that. It is so pretty. Here's the maker here. And this is by, can't wait to get new glasses. Yes, Robert. Nope, nope, nope. J. Kenneth K. Gosh, I can't read it. I thought it was Robert Lee Morris. Kenneth J. Lane. There you go. Kenneth J. Lane. It's actually marked with his full name, not KJL. Kenneth J. Lane. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh, I think this is so incredible. A little play, I think, on Diamonds by the Yard look, but I think it's even more unique with these naked crystals. Look at that. They're just hinged on there. Let's see if you can. Let's up a look. See that? Isn't that incredible? It's not sterling, but it sure looks like white gold with those beautiful crystals. And there's the mark, Kenneth J. Lane. So pretty. I will start this one at $36. $36. This is a beautiful necklace. And I can measure it for you, but it's got a beautiful long drop, I can tell you that. This bust is a little small, but I'll measure the wearable length for you. Thank you again, everyone who's here. I appreciate it so much. I'm on vacation right now, so I'm staying up late, but I have an appointment in the morning. But still staying up later than I'm supposed to. All right, it's 18 plus. It's 22 inches long. It's 22 inches long just on the wearable. Then you add another, what, 6 inches here or so on the drop. 5 inches more than that. All right, so that's a Kenneth J. Lane. If anyone's interested, thanks for looking at that. Here's another beautiful piece. This is a nice, heavy, really well-made necklace. Beautiful crystal rhinestones as well. Nice, heavy construction here. Simple S-hook clasp. And I think this one was signed as well. I thought this was a Takori. Let me make sure. This is a really pretty necklace. Okay, I can't find the maker on it right now. I must be mistaken. But these are beautiful. Design. All crystals in there. This is really heavy, buttery soft. I mean, this feels like the real deal. Just beautiful. And it fits beautifully. I'm actually wearing this in my picture, in my profile picture on YouTube. It's a really pretty look. And I'll do that one for $38. $38 on that one if anyone's interested. All right, here's a wonderful little piece. This is just a little add-on pendant charm. So if you have pearls or something that you want to enhance further, embellish further, isn't this the cutest? Or you could put it on a torque too and just hang it all by itself. But I think this would look great with a long necklace. It's sort of an antique gold color, and it just dangles freely like that. With a little sprig of pearls and topaz colored beads and metal beads, and it has that antique finish to it. Really, really cute. I love that. And I will do this little enhancer here for a buy now of $15. It's a really cute piece. Buy now $50 on that one. If we have any interest on that. Let me see what else I have to show you here. That's a buy now of $15. Got some more sterling earrings here. These are a little on the small petite side. If you like that type of look. These are beautiful though. They're very dimensional marcasite in there. Sterling post. Let me see if those, I think the backs might even be sterling too. I usually have to replace those, but looks like these might have their original backs. Aren't those pretty? You could polish these up. It'll bring out more of the sparkle. These backs are not marked, but I do believe they're original to the earrings, so I'm not sure if they are. Sterling on the little back part, you know, the closure. But I will do these for a buy now of $20, and they are sterling. Beautiful. Moisite earrings. They are dimensional. Let's see if there's anything missing on these. Usually the vintage marcasites, they don't give you trouble. I've mentioned it before and I'll mention it again, but I have a deco ring that has marcasites and it's probably close to antique age, and the marcasites have never fallen. I researched it and I found out that marcasites were once made, I believe, now I could be having it reversed, but I always am kind of reversed. Marcasites were originally made, I believe, with hematite, and then they reverted to making them with pyrite or something like that. And one of them, I believe it's the pyrite that naturally shrinks over time. That's why all of these modern pieces with marcasite lose their marcasites. But these are vintage, they're beautiful, and that was the price. So that's what I researched once. All right, there we go. Okay, here's another wonderful piece. Speaking of hematite or hematite, however you pronounce it, look at this beautiful piece. And these also have beautiful marcasites. These beads are hematite or hematite. I'm going to say hematite. I'm just used to saying hematite. And look at this wonderful necklace. It looks like black pearls, doesn't it? But it's marcasite sterling silver settings here. Beautifully done. Look at that wonderful chain. Let me let you take a look at that up close. Just amazing. This fits beautifully. I wore this last day of work when we just had a luncheon, and I wore it with a gray eyelet blouse, and it just looks so pretty. It is just beautiful. It is sterling silver. There's the back of it there. It is marked sterling in the word sterling, and it is also marked Thailand. And it has a lobster claw. Let's see what it measures. This is really pretty. It has a really nice deco vibe about it. And it goes to 18 inches. And I will start this one at $80. $80 will get us started on this one. It's absolutely beautiful. It fits so nicely. 18 inches long on that. Hematite pearl. Ooh, what a mess. What a messy table I have back there. $80 was the start bid on that one. Nice. Okay, that's that one. That matches very nicely with these earrings. I'll have to wear that together next time. Okay. Then, what else do we have? Hold on just a minute. I have some more over here to show you. More sterling earrings. These are beautiful. That's the back. And that's the front. They're facing the wrong way or something here. There they go. Are they facing the wrong way? I have to pass on these. I feel like they're sitting the wrong way. All right, I'll have to fix those and see what's going on with that. These are sterling as well. I think these were enameled at one time. I think they're pretty old. Or maybe that was the way they were made, to kind of just have a brushing of enamel. They are Native American design, dream catcher style design. I don't think they are Native American. They're beautifully made. They have sort of a diamond cutting design here, feathers, and I'll do these for a start bid of $24, and they are sterling silver. $24 will get us started on these, if there's any interest. They drop to about 2 inches. Okay, those are sterling silver as well. Let me see what else we have here. Next week, I'll probably bring a lot of patriotic jewelry. If you're interested in that, I'm going to start pulling that out. Let me just see what I have here on these stands. Here's another sterling necklace with beautiful pearls, amazing pearls. Genuine pearls throughout, freshwater pearls, these biwa pearls or baroque pearls, whatever these are called. And this necklace goes to, I believe, 18 inches as well. No, it's 20. 20 inches, beautiful. All genuine pearls. This is strung on sterling here. Well, they're pin, sort of pin setting here, rosary style. And then these are all strung up here in the front. Isn't that beautiful? I'll do this pearl necklace for a start of 55. $55 on that one. If there's any interest. $55. Just going to show you a couple more, and then we'll call it a night. Speaking of pearls, I added this fabulous pendant to this pearl necklace, but I will sell it separately unless you really like it together, because I wanted to show you how pretty that looks together. That's another sterling and marcasite pendant, broad, beautiful cross. We have marcasites and some clear stones. Don't know if those are diamond chips or CZs or what, but the center is all marcasite. Really pretty. The bail is actually an enhancer. That's why I was able to put it on the pearl necklace. Just beautiful. I love this. And it is sterling silver. Thailand. A is the design. Stamp. 925 Thailand is the mark on that. Really pretty. And all the stones are there. Nothing missing here. Beautiful. I believe those are probably CZs in there. Beautiful design. And I will do the pendant alone for $60. If you like it on the pearl necklace, I will sell the pearl necklace as well. And I can do the pearl necklace is actually sterling findings as well. So we can do $120 for the necklace as is, or $60 a piece. Okay. Another wonderful little pendant here, a pearl, mother of pearl shell with shells on the strand. I think this is so sweet. Teeny tiny little shells on a stainless barrel clasp. And this one I think goes to 18 inches. Yes, 18 inches. And I can do that shell necklace for $20. $20 on that shell necklace. Okay. Becky, you still here? Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate that. Trying to see if there's anything else I absolutely need to show you. I will be popping up for more sales though, because look at this pretty little blackened drop. These are AB. Don't believe it's sterling. It's just a nice blackened chain. And I'll do this one for 10. It also has 2 drops. Looks very deco as well. I love that. You see that? Yeah, I'll be popping in throughout the week. I am expecting visitors on the 9th, so not as often as I'd like, but I'll try to squeeze one in here and there. Maybe I can get my granddaughter to help me out. Last time she helped me run a sale on Facebook, and she really enjoyed herself. She said it was fun. So I'll see if she'll want to do it with me again. She shall remain faceless and nameless because I do not have permission to show her on camera, but we can see her hands. Here's a really interesting one. This is, I think, a Maltese cross. And it's middle grain work. It's very hefty. Look at that. Lariat. So, and it does go on over your head easily. And then it just sort of drops to a close right there. This is actually the toggle, whatever pendant you choose to put. Now this, I put it on here. I thought it looked great on here, and it's got a ring around type of bail. So you can take it off of here and put it on another chain if you wish, but I think it was made for this. It looks so unique. It's a really cool chain snake. Is it a snake chain rather? Yeah, a snake chain. Is that what I'm thinking? Yeah. The other one is serpentine, the one that's kind of sparkly. This is a snake. But it's a really nice one, very thin, and it's long. But it does not have an opening. You have to put it on over your head. So this is 24 inches. And it's a fantastic Maltese sterling silver cross, mark 925 there. Super thick. I'll do the necklace for $40. $40. This necklace actually had a peace sign on it when I bought it, but I always liked this little cross for it. I thought because it's weighty, it closes it, and you can actually bring it up. So you can wear it as you wish. All right, that's that. Looks like we're passing on a lot today, but I appreciate your time very much. And let me just look on this other stack real quick, and then we'll probably call it a night. Here's a cool piece. This looks like one of those Trafaris or something that's really popular right now since the Prada movie came out. These are really popular, these waterfall styles. Really nice, intricate open work. I do not see a maker on it. It does have a big, oversized, vintage style spring ring clasp. The gold tone is fantastic. Beautiful. It also looks like it has coins or something, but they're just little discs and square embellishments. And I think this is about 18 inches long. Let me see. The wearable is actually 24 inches long. Really nice. Now, let me see if I can put that on a display that you can see better. Yeah, this one's really cool. I don't want to bring the other display right now, but you get the gist. It's long and then big and beautiful. Then the tassels are even longer there. The little fringe, rather. Isn't that nice? I mean, the gold tone is amazing. I'll do this one for a start bid of $36. I am going to let you go with that. Please let me know if there's anything you saw tonight. I'll honor those prices for the week, especially the buy it nows. Usually when I start something, I start at low, so in anticipation of them going higher on the bids, but you just never know how things go. But I appreciate everyone who came in and spent a little time with me. Again, I am off for the summer, so I will be popping in here a lot more frequently. Please support my other channel and watch the videos I post. Always give them a thumbs up. Always leave a comment. All those little gestures go a long way on YouTube, and they really help spread the word out and get the channel out to more people. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. Be blessed. Stay safe. I hope you have wonderful weather.